Welcome to PotterWatch. I am the Green Ghost, your infamous talk show host.
Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Hello fellow potterheads.
Hello everyone, my name's Amanda. Thank you so much, Hayla, for the PotterWatch video.
So hey.
Hey guys.
Hey everyone, it's Brom. Bromelia.
Hi everyone, I'm Jade. Sorry about my voice. So, it turns out I'm not that good at filming myself, so you're just going to look at a picture of my dead cat.
I'm just gonna keep levitating 50 feet in the air and pray that I don't fall to my death.
Hello.
Hey guys.
Levitation training with Marissa can be a bit tricky. Please don't tell her I said that I do love her.
Hello.
Hi everyone, this is Sarah. Hi, I'm Ellen. I'm a Hufflepuff prefect.
Anyway, since this is our first showing, I figured we could go back to the beginning and go to the roots of Hogwarts and talk about the founders of Hogwarts. Now, this subject is particularly fascinating to me because without the founders, we really wouldn't have Hogwarts, now would we? No founders, no Hogwarts, and that really wouldn't be all that fun. Now, these four founders, Godric Gryffindor, Salazar Slytherin, Helga Hufflepuff, and Rowena Ravenclaw, got together and built Hogwarts, and they prized certain kinds of students with who they wanted to come. Now, whether you were intelligent, cunning, fair, or brave, they took these students in and they taught them everything that they could possibly teach them to help them on in the course of life. And we know that they prevailed greatly, that there's a lot of stuff that happens nowadays with magic and everything, and it's all thanks to them. Now, we also know that Salazar Slytherin differed from the rest of the founders, and that he had a lot of opinions that the others didn't agree with. One of them being that only purebloods should be able to learn magic at Hogwarts. Now, obviously, we know there was a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting, a lot of stuff that happened, and eventually Salazar Slytherin left. But not before putting a giant murderous snake in his chamber of secrets to kill all non-purebloods. So anyways, I do have some questions for you guys. My first question would be, who is your favorite founder?
Gryffindor.
Slytherin. Mainly because I'm in Slytherin, but also I thought he was pretty cool with the Chamber of Secrets and all, and no one knew about it.
Rowena Ravenclaw. Obviously, she's the founder of my house, which of course makes me really look up to her and respect her a lot. And then she's wise. She's like the symbol of knowledge, and I love reading and I love learning things, and if I don't understand something, I'm always asking or Googling or trying to look into it and learn it in a way that I can.
Obviously Helga Hufflepuff, because she is my my founder, and I think she's just great because she's so accepting of everyone, and she doesn't care who you are or what you've done in the past. She will accept you and teach you, and she's just great. I love her.
So, my favourite founder would have to be Helga Hufflepuff, of course. This is just because she just seems like the kindest, the most loving, most accepting person in my eyes, and I love if I could be like that someday. And I would hope I am a little bit like that now, but I mean...
That would most definitely be Rowena Ravenclaw. I mean, she's brilliant. Clearly, to any of you that have spoken to me, wisdom is a trait that I value. I just love her.
Helga Hufflepuff. I just think that she was super motherly, and I can imagine her just going around and loving on all the kids and just accepting everybody for who they are, and I just really love that.
Rowena Ravenclaw, even if I am a Slytherin myself, I really believe this woman is wonderful. She's awesome. She's brilliant, she's intelligent, and she's just wonderful. She really is a role model, and I really appreciate her. I really appreciate people with knowledge, and that's it.
As for my answers, here they go.
and the sudden darkness is due to because the light just went out. So the first question was that my favorite, it just came back on. Okay, my favorite founder would have to be Helga Hufflepuff.
Rowena Ravenclaw. I am House Ravenclaw. I have always loved everything that she stood for.
Slytherin, and that's because I'm in his house and I love that guy and he's just awesome.
Even though I am a Slytherin, and that's the best house ever, obviously, my favorite founder is actually Helga Hufflepuff. I personally think she's the kind of woman that would give you freshly baked chocolate chip cookies and love and be there for you and hug you until you feel better, and all the things that you need in life that make you feel warm and love and good. And she's the kind of woman to give that to you, and obviously we all know Slytherin loves Hufflepuff. My second question is, if you could go back in time and meet one of the founders, who would that be?
Gryffindor.
I would most like to meet is Salazar Slytherin. He's very interesting. He's a big enigma that's just wrapped up in confusion and shrouded in mystery, and he'd be very interesting to talk to. And also, if you pay attention to history, you know that the winners are the ones that get to tell the story. And obviously he didn't win that battle, so you're only hearing it from the other three founders' perspective. And I just imagine they told the story and it got passed down from person to person, and then rumors started, and then children exaggerate all the time, and then all of a sudden he's just this big bad evil who can never do anything right, when in reality he was probably a fine person who just had a disagreement, and you just don't get to hear things from his perspective. So I think he'd be really interesting to meet.
Rowena Ravenclaw, I feel like she has a lot of knowledge and a lot of stories to tell and things to teach, and I would just love to pick her brain and get to know all the things that are like going on in her head all the time.
Slytherin, because actually the same reason you gave, I just want to know all his secrets and all his dark magic, because I think that a lot of his knowledge went lost because he had to leave Hogwarts and he couldn't really teach anymore. So I think that, yeah, a lot of dark magic could have gone lost over time, which I don't like. I don't like knowledge getting lost. Maybe I'm kind of a bit of a Ravenclaw at that point. Though, actually, like, to talk, I would pick him, but if it was to hang, I would totally go for Hufflepuff, because, oh, she would pamper me, wouldn't she? With the best kind of thing that you can pamper someone with, and that is with food.
Godric Gryffindor. Yes, Cody, you're not alone. I would like to meet Godric because it would be very interesting to maybe meet the man who Salazar considers his best friend, and plus I think Godric is more of the adventurous type, and I think it would be very, very fun to hang out with that kind of person.
Salazar, probably just because of Slytherin. This is 1 and 2 together. I'd like to meet him as well, because meeting the founder of your own house just to see where everything started. Meeting all 4 of them would be good, but if you just had to choose one, it would be Salazar.
And Salazar Slytherin? Because I feel like it would be really interesting to find out if he really is that evil and vain, or if it was just a misconception that I got reading the books and watching the movies like I did with Snape.
A founder, I would go back and meet Rowena. I would love to hear the knowledge that she has to share. I feel like all of it, no matter what it is, no matter how useless it seems to her, would be very valuable to everyone.
My third question is, we all know that all the founders are known by the bling bling that they've got, that the person that we don't talk about sought after to create things that we don't say. Anyways, of the sword, the diadem, the cup, or the locket, which one is your favorite? What would you like to have?
Maybe the cup, just because food reasons.
I'm not sure if that's a good reason.
Sort of Gryffindor.
But I would say the locket, if it wasn't cursed, because I like jewelry.
Salazar's locket, simply because each of them are imbibed with special abilities, and it never really says what Salazar's does, because as usual, our lovely Queen Rowling doesn't really give any information on the bad house.
So yeah, I had to go for the cup. The reason why I choose the cup is because I believe there is much more to this cup than meets the eye.
But then I like the diadem because I could feel like a princess and it would make me smarter.
I'm going to have to go with Helga Hufflepuff's cup. Reason for it. She had to have been one of the cleverest witches of her entire age. I mean, she founded a school in secret, and she was so intelligent, and I just think she's been super overlooked. But she had this cup, and she was extremely skilled in charms, so she had to have made it magical in some way, and no one knows how.
In Gryffindor, just because, you know what, I want to sort of take my frustrations out on people. That's probably bad, but I don't recommend it, kids. Don't do that.
This is where I would choose the Sword of Gryffindor, because I could stab my enemies with it. And at this point, this is where I'm legally obligated under contract that I don't know about to tell you that violence and killing is illegal. My last question, and this is a big one, is since we all know that Salazar Slytherin had the Chamber of Secrets, do you think that the other founders had secret rooms also? Where would they be, and what would they have in them?
I like to think that they had a secret room also, with the different quests to go through to open the room. Like Rowena Ravenclaw would definitely have a room with books, and you had to solve a couple of riddles to go in there.
Gryffindor definitely had like this awesome sweep pad attached to Gryffindor Tower. Oh yeah, definitely there.
As for Hufflepuff, I definitely have to agree with some of you guys. I think that the room requirement is definitely a Hufflepuff thing. Like, you need it, you got it. Like, that is definitely Helga all the way. And to have it open for everybody and for it to not be a secret, like, a lot of people knew about the room requirement, but they weren't sure if it was real, and I could definitely see Helga inventing something like that, but definitely go to the kitchen, so you know.
Everybody knows that I ship Helga and Salazar. They're perfect together. I have this theory that the room of requirement actually came to be because Helga and Salazar needed a room to be together where Godric and Rowena wouldn't know. So that's my theory. I guess Salazar kind of had two rooms, but my theory is that the room of requirement was made for Helga and Salazar to get together.
Perhaps some of them. I think Rowena would definitely have a secret room, but she's so smart that no one found it. And I don't think Helga would have like a secret room. I don't think she needs any. I mean, the common room's already next to the kitchen. What else do you need in life? And I think Gryffindor could have a secret room too. But I have no idea where could it be, so, well, that's it. Again, excuse my awkwardness.
I personally think that they all probably had different rooms. Godric Gryffindor probably has a room up on a lever in the common room that you have to pull, and it's got all sorts of swords and weapons and things that he's got in there, and I think Rowena Ravenclaw probably has a room up in the astronomy tower, and you have to tap the bricks just right, and give 100 riddles, answer them, all by yourself just to get into the room, but it's got like all her personal parchments and all her writings and philosophies and everything that she personally wrote down. And Helga Hufflepuff probably has a room that's a part of the room of requirement. And in there, she's got all sorts of recipes and memoirs and things that she's written to help with healing and help with herbology and potions and different things like that. And I think she's got a whole bunch of cool stuff in there. Now, it is time for me to go.
I must say that I have enjoyed watching everyone's videos so far, and I am really enjoying PotterWatch, and I'm looking forward to the next one.
Thanks for watching.
Sorry for being awkward.
Yeah, I think that's about it. It's getting dark outside, by the way.
And I hope you enjoyed it, and it's going long. I ramble on a lot, I guess. No, now I'll just stop. Bye.
That's my contribution to PotterWatch. Thank you.
It is time for me to go. Green Ghost out. Bye-bye.